censor the DSP throwback content. Censor it? I don't really know what you mean. You mean like would I actually cut out words and stuff? Probably not. I don't know how I would do that. I'm not going to painstakingly rewatch every playthrough. You know, that's, you know, what'll happen is if there's language and stuff in there, right, that's deemed inappropriate, the videos will end up, the videos will end up getting flagged 18 plus, and if they do, basically all that happens is it just removes the ads. Right now, there's no ads anyway.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Let's Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with DSP put this video on his new DSP Throwback official relaunch. Let's watch.
Hello. How y'all doing? If you're still subscribed to this channel in 2024, you're probably shocked to see a new video, aren't you? It's actually the end of January 1st, 2024.
It's been 5 years since he uploaded a video to this channel.
And here I am, Darkside Phil, making a video on KO Gaming. But what you might notice is that this channel isn't KO Gaming anymore because, ladies and gentlemen, after having this channel defunct for 5.5 years, completely unused and just sitting here, finally, I am going to use it for something completely different, a new project that I'm calling DSP Throwback. Allow this video to be the explanation of what this is going to be. I have now been a content creator on the internet for 15 years and climbing. And in that 15 years, I have changed and evolved many different times, from being someone who just had a camera pointed at a TV, doing this improv, very irreverent, very immature commentary over gameplay, basically trying to appeal to a very younger audience on YouTube like teenagers.
I'm an adult entertainer. I'm not a children's entertainer, guys. I target adults. Here, I targeted young teens. That doesn't seem creepy.
And turning that into something that was a full-time job, which was never, ever intended, right? Then...
Bullshit, you never looked for another job. The second you got laid off from the helicopter company, you never looked for another job.
Eventually adopting direct capture and live streaming. First, kind of ignoring the live streaming audience, and then deciding to actually work on this very channel called KO Gaming when it was first conceived in 2016, splitting my time between live raw gameplay streams and highly edited content, which you will find in the archives of this channel, game reviews, countdowns, and the like. I mean, this channel had a video that had over 1 million views. That was pretty darn good for a...
On a game you never even beat. Keep bragging about that 1 million view video, dude. You had over 200,000 subs on another channel. You struggle to get 1,000 views on your videos on there. So keep bragging about, guys, 10 years ago I had a video break 1 million views. Oh great, that was 10 years ago.
Brand new channel in 2016. But then things changed. Number one, YouTube demonetized this channel on me for literally no good reason, and I wasn't able to make any profits on it. Number two, the adpocalypse happened on YouTube. In 2017, essentially, it was impossible to make a living on YouTube just on ad revenue alone. So many content creators had to then either seek out sponsorships, partnerships, paid promotions. You may have noticed a lot of people on YouTube changed completely in 2017. Well, I didn't want to do that. So what I did is, instead of completely changing who I was, I became more interactive, and I became a full-time streamer, and that's actually where I've been since 2017. I've been
How about you mentioned Twitch there?
Full-time streaming. First it was on Twitch, and now it's
been
on YouTube over on my channel, DSP Gaming. Ever since, you know, like 2021, I've been over there full-time, all day, every day, 6 days a week. All these streams, and I've actually diversified my content as well.
And DSP acts. And, of course, every now and then you'll take time off. Very rarely, but you do take time off, so it's not DSP Gaming 6 days a week.
Do a podcast every single morning called the Level 1 Podcast. I stream 2 different gameplay streams a day. I have a React channel now called DSP Reacts. You might be able to see that in the related channels below, where once a week I do a big React show to clips that members submit, and we do all kinds of fun stuff over there. So,
and you ignore the majority of them?
I have changed a lot in my time on YouTube. And this channel is just sitting here not being used. If you're one of the 20,000 people who at this moment are still subscribed to the channel, thanks for sticking in there. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you still leaving this in your sub feed. So now you might be saying, what on earth is going on? Phil's uploading to this channel again? Yes, but it's not the content.
If they're still sub to you, they either A, forgot, or they're still a fan, so they're on DSP Gaming, so they already know about all this. So you're just telling them something they already know.
That I used to do. This channel is now going to be called DSP Throwback. And this channel's primary focus is going to be lost media. Back in the day, when I used to have that camera pointed at a TV, I uploaded insane amounts of gameplay to my old channels, Darkside Phil and DSP Gaming. But in addition to that, there were other playthroughs that I was afraid to upload to those channels because there were certain game developers that, you would be a little worried that maybe they would hit you with a copyright strike. This was way before the era of being even able to monetize gameplay videos on YouTube. And so there were particular playthroughs, such as
But you still had your PayPal link on there.
Redemption and its DLC, Undead Nightmare, and some online sessions that I did with friends called Suicide Kings. There was also the LA Noire playthrough from Rockstar that originally I played, and also my classic Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. Those games were played on separate YouTube channels from my main ones, just in case any copyright issues arose. Well, the problem is, there were no copyright issues, but the channels got hacked, and they were shut down because the hackers started broadcasting illegal sports on those channels. I had no way to regain the control, and YouTube closed them. So I've had these legacy playthroughs.
Gee, I wonder what second authorization and all that is. Nope, don't do that.
From 10 to 13 years ago. In fact, I think the Final Fantasy 14 or 13 one is like 14 years old now. These playthroughs have just sat around completely unwatchable. And it was last year I went into my closet.
Yeah, because you made them.
My hard drive archives, because I actually used to save all my old videos on hard drives, and I found a tremendous amount of lost media. Not only those playthroughs I just mentioned, but unknown playthroughs like Kung Fu Panda and Dante's Inferno. I never finished them, but they're a legacy content from over a decade ago that people might be.
How did you not finish them? You're talking about a time when you literally had nothing else going on in your life but playing video games and you didn't even finish them? What the hell?
Interested in watching. I found a ton of vlogging stuff that used to be on my old vlogging channel that's now impossible to watch. So all this lost media has been sitting around, and for years people have been asking me, will you ever re-upload it? Now is the time. But I don't want you to worry. If you're a subscriber of this channel and you're like, oh man, I had to subscribe for 5.5 years and now Phil's going to flood my inbox with videos. That's very much not the case, because here's the deal. Even though those playthroughs back in the day were incredibly lengthy and a million parts, they were all like 10-minute long parts. So like, for example, that Final Fantasy 13 playthrough was like 200 parts on YouTube. I'm not going to do that to you. What I've actually done is enlisted the help of some people who are going to make these playthroughs more modernized. For example, I want to re-upload Final Fantasy 13 here, but I want to make it longer parts. So imagine combining the first 3 or 4 parts of that playthrough into one video, running it through an editor with all kinds of tweaks, making it a little bit less fuzzy, making it a little bit more high definition than that old 720p camera used to be. In addition, maybe enhancing the audio and things like that. Still the same gameplay, still the same
So what, Windows Movie Maker and then set it to 1080p?
Commentary, but the videos will be longer, look better, and have thumbnails, so you can easily find where you were in a playthrough and stuff like that. That would be awesome, no? Completely kind of giving a whole remaster upgrade to my classic Lost Media playthroughs. And so, that is going to be the primary purpose of this channel, and I'm going to begin work on that starting tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to start uploading videos and things and getting people to start working on them very soon, and we're going to see how that goes, okay?
Yes, other people, not him, obviously. Other people are going to do all the work.
Now, in addition to that, 2 other ideas I have for this channel. The first is that I would like to occasionally go on this channel and just do like a one-off chill night stream with some viewers. And what I would do is talk about the old days of being a YouTuber. You know, field questions about what was it like back then, 15 years ago. What were the differences of
So Ask the King, but on a different channel, so you can ask for 100 memberships. Gotcha.
Back then versus now. What was it like? Having comments, and what was it like interacting with people, right? Before live streaming, was it hard to keep in contact? What about how YouTube channels work? They were very different back then, and the whole attitude of people on YouTube was completely different. It was like a different site, honestly. So every once in a while, to actually go back and reminisce about the past could be pretty neat, and something neat for this throwback channel. But in addition to that, another idea I have is that once we actually have these
retrospective events mixed with Ask the King. Gotcha.
See Lost Media playthroughs on this channel, perhaps I could sometimes come here and do a stream where I will react to my old playthroughs. DSP of the current day.
Told you, retrospective events.
Versus DSP 15 years ago, watching and commentating and probably cringing at a lot of that commentary from back in the day. You know, I was a very different guy back then, and so was YouTube. A lot of things flew and were allowed that today you watch like, oh my god, that's cancelable material. Well, you know, things back then were very different, and I think it would be neat to see how things have changed and to get my take on that stuff in the present day and to kind of collectively laugh and cringe at how I used to be when I was making content for that much younger teen audience, right? So, that's my ideas for this channel. I hope that sounds good to you. Perhaps there's even more ideas that you guys could have for things that I could do with this DSP throwback channel. I think that there's a lot of potential for a completely unused channel here, and I'd like to hear your thoughts. So number one, if you're watching this video, thanks for watching this long. Basically, here's the deal. I need to start using this channel again because it lost its partnership status a few years ago. YouTube changed the criteria of how a channel can be partnered. Basically, you have to upload 3 videos within a certain time period, and you also have to get a certain amount of watch hours. Well, I haven't put a video on this channel for 5.5 years. No one's watching it. Obviously, it's defunct. So if you're still subscribed, thank you. But I'm forewarning you. There will be new content on this channel soon, and if you're not interested in the throwback content, this might be a time you would want to unsubscribe. But if you're interested in the content, it might be time to hit that notification button again, because there's going to be cool new stuff showing up probably within.
But it's not new. It's older stuff. No, it's new. It's took these 4 videos and combined them into one, so it's new. It's still old.
The next few weeks, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on it. Now, once we start getting regular viewers and we start getting new videos uploaded regularly, I'll probably be able to repartner this channel and you're going to see ads on it again. I don't currently have plans to do any
ads and memberships. He wants another channel where he can get another 100 memberships loaded up. So, oh no, guys, DSP Gaming's down to 522. Only still got 100 on DSP React, and you have 100 on DSP Throwback, So still over 700.
anything with memberships or anything like that, maybe in the future, but for now, I just want this to be a place to watch my old content in a better format.
Maybe in the future. Definitely in the future.
So I hope you like that idea. Leave some comments on this video and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this new take for my old content here on DSP Throwback. And you'll notice there's a new banner, there's a new watermark and logo. It's all in process. This could definitely be improved in time. This is not all set in stone. So I hope that you'll bear with it. It's kind of rough going as we just try to get things kind of spruced up. It's been 5.5 years. There's cobwebs everywhere, right? But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you're interested.
Cobwebs. Got to spruce it up. Got to clean it up. Just like your condo.
Is there anything else you'd like to see on a channel like this? I'm all ears, all right? And I want to say thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching for so long. You might be someone who only watched this channel 6 years ago. You're like, oh, man, what is this? Well, you might be interested. I don't know. And, of course, you could always check out my other channels. DSP Gaming is the channel where every single day I'm live streaming a podcast and tons of gameplay. DSP Reacts is the channel where every week I do a fun react show. Sometimes I do food vlogs. Sometimes we do tier maker videos and countdowns and fun stuff there. Give it all a look. And thank you so much for being a viewer and fan for so long. 15 years and counting and keeping it going. So, I hope this explains the idea behind DSP Throwback, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for new content right here on the new channel. Peace out, everyone, and I'll see you then.
No, you won't. Unless it's us making fun of you. Now, one thing I like is he came out with a warning. Let's go check it out. From Von Snortla. Any content found on this channel is legacy content that is likely over a decade old. It is not representative of the current values, beliefs, or content that Darkseid DePhil makes on his other channels. Enjoy this view to the past of my YouTube. Or how about no? How about we don't go? Well, when he was screaming those racist slurs, that was 12 years ago. It was totally okay to scream racist slurs, guys. No, it wasn't. Never was. Never will be. So, DSP, you try to double, triple, quadruple dip into your audience. Get them memberships. Get whatever the fuck you're trying to get out of this. Good luck to you, dude. But I highly doubt it's going to happen. Hopefully, knock on wood. This fails. Or even better, it hurts you. Even better, this fucks with him. If this was to be like, hey, he didn't edit his videos. Oh, Final Fantasy 13? There's women in that. So how many sexist slurs is he going to be screaming? And, of course, it could be Asian people. So how many racist slurs is he going to be screaming? If he connects his current AdSense account to that, he could get it taken down. I don't get it. They took it off of all my channels instead of just the one that they said violated it. Yes, but it was the same AdSense account attached to those channels. So if one channel with that AdSense account gets taken down, they'll take down the rest, which would be hilarious. Like, please, DSP. Please make sure you upload this shit unedited. All the racist, bigoted, sexist slurs. So you lose your fucking AdSense on all your channels. Be hilarious. With that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.